I am Judy Chicago, and I am an artist. At a young age, I learned to follow my own beliefs and not just accept what was going on around me. My father believed in Marxism at a time where McCarthyism was all the rage. Everyone made Marxists out to be terrible people, but I knew my father, and I knew that wasn't true. At 13 years old, my father died, and it was at that point in my life that I decided to follow what I knew and believed in, and not just follow the status quo. Just because everybody says something does not make it true. When I was 21, I was married, but at 23, my husband was killed in a car accident. I decided to go to Southern California and throw myself into creating work. This was now the 60s, and at a time when I was told I couldn't be a woman and an artist. So I took my gender out of my work and focused on color and form, putting everything I could think of down on a page. And the work I did here ended up being the building blocks of my career. Eventually, suppressing my gender to be taken seriously got old, so I decided to give up trying to fit into the macho scene of men in the art world. This was the 70s, and I decided it was time to make a feminist art practice. I changed my name, which was originally Judith Cohen, to what you know me as now. My new work took on many subjects that were seen as taboo at the time, such as extinction, toxic masculinity, birth, and feminism. I even took myself to an auto body school to learn spray painting for my work. In 1970, I started a feminist arts department at Fresno State College in collaboration with artist Miriam Shapiro. It was here we created Woman House. We gained access to an abandoned house that was going to be demolished and used the space for our installation. After renovations to add light and electricity, we set to work. All the art inside spoke of the relationship between women and the domestic realm. We talked about women's bodies, social expectations, and how women were trapped in domesticity. We had many performance pieces and happenings in the space. Only women were allowed to view the exhibition on opening day to honor this space made by women for women. After Woman House, I spent 5 years with the help of over 400 people to create my most notable work, The Dinner Party. My goal was to replace all male heroes with female heroes. The Dinner Party tells many stories of female struggle, female achievement, and then female erasure. It was received poorly by critics who were mostly male. Now it lives in the Brooklyn Museum and attracts thousands. Finally, at 82 years old, in DeYoung Museum, I had my first retrospective. This exhibit starts at the end, seeing what I've made most recently, then working backwards so people can see the incredibly huge impact of my work. My parting wisdom to you is work hard, play hard, and make trouble. I am Judy Chicago.